This video came out of nowhere because last night I found something, an old message I wrote to myself when I was 16, and reading it, it absolutely destroyed me. If you don't have life figured out by 18, you're a failure. First of all, 16-year-old me, shut the fuck up. Second, what kind of villain origin story was I trying to create for myself? If I could go back in time, I'd slap that kid so hard he'd forget to do his homework. But I can't, so instead I'm talking to you. Yeah, you, the one watching this video right now. But don't worry, I won't slap you. See, they don't teach you this in school, but those years between 15 and 18, they aren't your peak. Don't be shocked. They're your tutorial level, and trust me, I learned that the hard way. When I was 17, I had one goal: to be the best. At what? No idea, just something. Anything. I was obsessed with proving myself, chasing validation like my life depended on it. And maybe in some way, I thought it did. I spent sleepless nights overworking myself, thinking that if I didn't make it by 18, my life was over. Meanwhile, my friends? They were out touching grass. Me? I was touching burnout. But here's what no one tells you. If you burn yourself out before you even start the race, you'll never make it to the finish line. By the time I hit 18, I was exhausted. I thought if I wasn't a millionaire by then, I had failed. I had convinced myself that I was running out of time. Then reality hit me like a flying sandal. It was my grandma. Or rather, it should have been. My family called me that night telling me she wasn't doing well. They told me to come see her. Just for a little while, but I was busy. Too caught up in my self-imposed grind, too stuck in my own head, thinking that if I stopped, I'd fall behind. I told myself I'd visit her tomorrow. She didn't make it to tomorrow, and that's when I realized the world doesn't care if you peak at 18. It cares if you show up when it matters. Now, at 20, I'm still grinding, still figuring things out. But you know what? Life is getting better and better. Not because I cracked some secret formula to success, maybe I did. Not because I forced myself to be happy, but because I stopped pressuring myself like life was some kind of speedrun challenge. Sometimes I wake up feeling like I've got everything under control. Other times I spend 30 minutes looking for my phone while it's in my hand, but that's life. It's messy, unpredictable, and hilarious if you stop taking it so seriously. So if you're 15, 16, 17, or 18 right now, listen to me. That pressure you feel, it's not permanent. The stress, the anxiety, the fear of failing, they're not life sentences. Your worth is not measured by how much you achieve before some imaginary deadline, and you don't have to figure it all out right now. The best things? They come when you least expect them. I apologize about what you are going to hear now, but it should be told. So, to the version of me who thought life ended at 18, you were fucking wrong. And to everyone watching this who feels like they're running out of time, you haven't even fucking started yet. Try stuff. Seriously, try everything. Start a weird hobby, learn a useless skill, embarrass yourself a little. It's free content for your future self. Because this is the only time in life where you can make the dumbest mistakes, and people will just shrug and say, hey, they're young. But don't go overboard. Like, don't sell your house to invest in a rock collecting startup or in a crypto rug pull coin. Keep it within reason. You'll figure things out eventually, but for now, just live. And if all else fails, remember, even the GPS reroutes when you take a wrong turn. You're allowed to too. That's it for this video. If you liked it, drop a like. If you didn't, well, that's a you problem. Go ahead and drop it now. Subscribe for more, and remember, life's not a test you forgot to study for, so stop panicking. Go make mistakes, learn from them, and most importantly, don't take advice from your 16-year-old self. Catch you in the next one. Bye-bye.